Gatsby here, and I wanted to talk about Digimon long enough to bait people into watching more of my content, but I'm patiently waiting for Ghost Game to finish prior to making my Why Ghost Game Was Fine and You're Just Being a Whiny Bitch video. I felt the need to briefly mention it though, because I'm still getting comments asking if I regret my recommendation, if I would even watch the show if it wasn't a Digimon title, and that pacing problems are actively killing the show. And while one of these is slightly correct, I'll be working on that video once the show ends to provide my final opinion. And with that out of the way on a completely unrelated note, let's talk about hate watching. Velma. And that's about as much attention as I'll be giving that. The arrival of the show was heralded by a wave of Twitter posts asking people not to hate watch the show, and YouTubers, shitposters, political pundits, lend me your ears. Your efforts have culminated yet another morbidly curious hate mob, but this time it took an animated project on HBOMAX and made it the most watched animation on the platform. Well, at least that's what HBO said on Twitter. Maybe it was a cause of them axing other animation projects. Maybe it's an unverifiable bluff that any streaming service can push. And maybe it was just born with it. Whatever the case, I'd probably still be making this video to address all the shitposters who can't help themselves given the opportunity to be the very first person online to stake the claim that they too dislike what they watched. Still, doom scrolling through the endless torrent of clips on Twitter reminded me of a classic video from the professional profanity slinger himself, the angry video game nerd James Rolfe.
So instead of doing what everybody else is going to do, go see the movie and then talk about how bad it is, I'm going to do something different, something unheard of. I'm not going to see it.
He posted this video back in 2016 to explain that if he doesn't laugh within 15 minutes, he's legally allowed to leave and not watch Paul Feig jerk himself off for 2 hours. In a lot of people's opinion, this was the perfect response, but other media outlets went for the throat, jumping through hoops to explain how not going to the movie theaters to watch a movie that he was probably not gonna like potentially makes him worse than Hitler. As a massive content creator at the time, he's encouraged, no required, to express his anger with the film that he knew he wasn't gonna enjoy. It's the birthright of Ghostbusters 2016 to receive yet another CinemaSin style shit fit, rife with comments like "so true bestie" and "everyone knows women can't be fun." This was 6 years ago, and every passing year this video becomes more and more relevant. I can't be bothered to see exactly how wide of a cinematic universe could be scientifically crafted to appeal to the most general of audiences. And somewhere down the line this message was lost. You don't have to watch every movie that comes out in the movie theaters. You don't have to watch every cartoon that comes out on HBO Max, and you don't have to play every video game. But with the Olympic level hating that goes on social media, everyone is constantly trying to find the next big thing to hate. It's not all doom and gloom though. Occasionally social media explains how a continuation of the Shrek franchise nearly a decade later can still wow an audience of jaded animation fans. Or how a seasonal anime about cute girls doing cute things is still worth watching. I love experiencing media like this because of how infrequently I get to approach anything with an air of cautious optimism. I'd be lying if I said that I didn't enjoy watching the spread of discoursed information, because for several years I convinced myself the only reason I watched Japanese Power Rangers was because of the shitposting. But shows like Dawn Brothers and Geats are just great shows that I enjoy watching every week. And I don't want to tell anyone that they shouldn't interact with the project just because someone criticized it and you should feel bad and stop having fun, damn it. Because we've all had conversations where you slowly come to the realization that the person you're talking to didn't actually watch the thing you're talking about, but just heard about it from White Shirt, Jesus Guy, Cartoon Avatars, the Furry Guys, a group of hack frauds. And now that's their opinion, because forming your own critique is difficult. The next popular hate target is Hogwarts Legacy, and I'm already seeing Twitch streamers have to queue up excuses to buy the game, despite everyone telling them to fuck off and them really not feeling it, because everyone feels this strange obligation to participate in every media they can. And next month, when it becomes the next flavor of the month game category it's destined to be, it'll be vindicated by the hate clicks and the cycle of hate watching can continue.
Well, then, glory